What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Top Chill Play, the channel where we rank the anime you actually need to watch. Today we are talking action anime for beginners. If you are new to anime or you know someone who wants to start but does not know where to go, this list is for you. These are the shows that hook people immediately, deliver incredible action, and make you want to keep watching. No complicated lore to study first, no slow burns, just great action anime that work from episode 1. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we have Soul Eater. This is one of the most visually creative action anime ever made, and a perfect entry point for beginners. Set in a world where students at the Death Weapon Meister Academy train to collect the souls of evil humans, the show follows Maka and her weapon partner Soul as they fight to create the ultimate weapon for the god of death himself. The art style is gothic and exaggerated, the action is fast and fun, and the cast of characters is immediately likable. There is enough humor to keep things light without ever undermining the stakes. Soul Eater never takes itself too seriously, which makes it one of the easiest action anime to get into. A great first show. If you want something that is energetic, creative, and immediately fun, Soul Eater is your starting point. Number 9 is Sword Art Online. Yes, it is controversial among veteran fans, but as a beginner entry point, it works extremely well. 10,000 players log into a virtual reality MMORPG and discover they cannot log out. If they die in the game, they die in real life. The only way out is to clear all 100 floors of the game's castle. The concept is immediately gripping, the action is clean and well animated, and Kirito is the kind of overpowered protagonist that is easy to root for when you are new to the genre. The first arc is genuinely tense and entertaining. It introduced millions of people to anime and to the isekai genre. Whatever its flaws, SAO earned its place in anime history. Sword Art Online is not perfect, but it is a gateway show for a reason. Start with Season 1 and see where it takes you. Number 8 is Bleach, one of the original big three of shonen anime and one of the best pure action shows ever made. Ichigo Kurosaki can see ghosts. One night, a Soul Reaper named Rukia is injured fighting a hollow and transfers her powers to him. He becomes a Soul Reaper himself and is pulled into a world of spirits, swords, and increasingly insane battles. Bleach is known for two things above all: incredibly cool character designs and some of the most hype sword fights in anime. When Bleach decides to go all out in an action sequence, very few shows can match it. The 1000-Year Blood War arc, which returned in 2022, is widely considered some of the best animation in the entire shonen genre. If you start from the beginning, you have a lot of great content waiting for you. Bleach is a cornerstone of action anime. If you want big fights, cool powers, and an enormous world to get lost in, start here. Number 7 is Hunter x Hunter, and this is probably the smartest action anime on this list. Gon wants to become a hunter, an elite licensed professional who can do everything from hunt criminals to explore uncharted territories in order to find his missing father. He passes the notoriously brutal hunter exam and begins a journey that takes him to places no one expected. What makes Hunter x Hunter special is how intelligently it builds its power system. The Nen ability system has real rules and logic, which means the fights are not just about who hits harder, but about who thinks smarter. The Chimera Ant arc, roughly 2/3 of the way through the series, is considered by many to be the greatest extended arc in all of shonen anime. This show gets better the longer you watch. Hunter x Hunter starts fun and gets progressively more impressive. Give it time and it will become one of your favorites. Number 6 is One Punch Man, and this is the action anime that even people who hate anime tend to love. Saitama trained so hard he became the most powerful being alive and can defeat any enemy with a single punch. The problem is that nothing is a challenge anymore, and he is deeply existentially bored. Season 1, animated by Madhouse, features some of the most technically impressive action animation ever produced. The fight against Boros alone is worth watching the entire season. The comedy and the action work together perfectly. One Punch Man takes superhero tropes, deconstructs them, and then delivers the spectacle anyway. It is enormously accessible for anyone new to anime. One Punch Man Season 1 is close to a perfect action anime. It is the ideal show to put on for a friend who has never watched anime before. Number 5 is Jujutsu Kaisen, the show that became a global phenomenon, and for good reason. Yuji Itadori swallows a cursed finger belonging to the most powerful demon in history in order to save his classmates, and suddenly finds himself hosting that demon inside his own body. He is recruited into a secret organization of Jujutsu sorcerers who fight supernatural curses. The action in Jujutsu Kaisen is elite level. Mappa Studio animates every fight with incredible detail and fluidity. The Yuji vs Mahito fights are some of the most technically impressive sequences in modern anime. The world building is layered and interesting, the characters are immediately compelling, and the tone balances dark themes with genuine humor. This is modern shonen at its best. Jujutsu Kaisen is the current gold standard for action anime. If you start with one modern show, make it this one. Number 4 is Attack on Titan, and this is the show that changed what people thought anime could be. Humanity survives inside enormous walled cities to escape giant humanoid monsters called Titans that devour people. When the walls are breached and Eren Yeager watches his mother get eaten, he swears to kill every Titan alive. Attack on Titan starts as a survival horror action series and evolves into something far more complex, political, and morally difficult as the seasons progress. The story goes places that genuinely shocked its audience repeatedly. The action sequences, particularly the vertical maneuvering gear combat, are uniquely kinetic and thrilling. Wit Studio and later Mappa both delivered spectacular work on this series. It is one of the most complete narrative arcs in anime history. Attack on Titan has one of the greatest stories ever told in anime. Clear your calendar before you start, because you will not want to stop. Number 3 is Demon Slayer, the most visually impressive action anime currently airing and one of the most accessible shows for newcomers. Tanjiro Kamado returns home to find his family slaughtered by a demon. His sister Nezuko survived but has been turned into one. He becomes a Demon Slayer with 2 goals: protect Nezuko and find a cure. Studio Ufotable produces animation that looks like a feature film running at television length. Every major battle sequence raises the bar for what hand-drawn animation can accomplish. The Rengoku arc and the Sound Hashira arc are particularly jaw-dropping. Beyond the visuals, the emotional core is strong. Tanjiro is one of the most genuinely kind protagonists in shonen, and his fierce devotion to his sister gives every fight real emotional weight. Demon Slayer is the perfect beginner action anime. Beautiful to look at, emotionally engaging, and immediately gripping from episode 1. Number 2 is My Hero Academia, and this is the most beginner-friendly action anime ever made. In a world where most people are born with superpowers called quirks, Izuku Midoriya is one of the rare few born without any. Despite this, he dreams of becoming the greatest hero alive. When he meets the #1 hero, All Might, his life changes forever. My Hero Academia is built for accessibility. The superhero concept is immediately understandable for Western audiences. The power system is clear and creative, and Deku is one of the most genuinely inspiring protagonists in anime. The All Might vs All for One fight in Season 3 is one of the most emotionally charged moments in modern shonen. The show consistently delivers on its big moments when it counts most. My Hero Academia is the gateway drug of modern action anime. It is impossible not to get invested, and 7 seasons means there is plenty to watch. And our #1 action anime for beginners is Naruto. There is a reason this show introduced an entire generation to anime. It is simply one of the greatest entry points the medium has ever produced. Naruto Uzumaki is an orphan in a ninja village with a demon fox sealed inside him. Shunned and alone, he dreams of becoming Hokage, the most respected ninja in the village, to finally earn the acknowledgement of everyone around him. What Naruto does better than almost any other shonen is make you feel every moment of a character's emotional journey. The friendships, the rivalries, the losses, and the victories all hit with enormous force because the show takes real time to build them. The fights are iconic, the soundtrack is iconic. Characters like Kakashi, Itachi, and Jiraiya have become some of the most beloved in all of anime. And the core message that hard work, perseverance, and never giving up on the people you care about can overcome anything is timeless. Naruto is where millions of people began their anime journey. If you have never watched it, this is your sign. Start with Naruto, then move to Naruto Shippuden. You are in for something special. And that is our top 10 action anime for beginners. Which one are you starting with? Let me know in the comments below. If this list helped you out, drop a like and subscribe to Top Chill Play for weekly anime rankings. I will see you in the next one.